There was other beefs going on between mainly Stephen A. and every respectable black journalist
out there.
So Stephen A. has been gotten at by Joy Reid, Don Lemon. I thought it was funny Don Lemon got at him for being up under white men because that's Don Lemon's thing.
Yeah, he's married to one.
Yeah.
Most of us, including the many black men and women who you've disrespected over the years, we know that. It's just a pity that you have that big old platform, which I sure hope your loud, dumbass takes don't jeopardize for your day job, bruh, since I am today old. Just doing my research on you since I don't watch your show and not previously realizing that your podcast is not even connected to ESPN. So don't shit on your day, your main bag by saying dumb shit on your podcast. That's just my free advice to you.
Stephen A. Smith has just been a disappointment. I try not to criticize, especially black men or just black people in general. But Stephen A. Smith goes off and he talks about shit that he has no idea about. He has talked shit about me, but no facts. He has no facts. He just gets on these like white boy, right-wing podcasts or on his own show and just goes off about black people and things that for which he has no clue.
Black people don't like me. I'm from Hollis, Queens, bro. I'm from the streets of New York City. I go to the streets of America everywhere. I'm inside and outside arenas. I'm the ambassador for HBCU Week. I've helped generate over 12,000 scholarships in excess of $150 million for black students. I was raised by 5 black women, Joy. I have 9 nieces. I have 2 daughters. Everybody black. I still go home to Hollis. On the business side, ESPN takes our show, First Take, to HBCUs, packed gymnasiums wherever we go. Black people don't like me? You sure? We don't stop. And I said we, because in concert with the very organization that I work for that you accused me of being paid by just to talk about white, just to talk nastiest things about black people. What about what I celebrate?
The thing I took from that clip was this.
Yes.
He pointed out that all women, not one guy, not just all women.
Yeah.
Not 9 nieces, 3 sisters, stuff like that. Because a guy would put you on and tell you like, black people don't like you for real, my boy.
Yeah.
And white people really don't like you like that. And I told you that last week. People, you're cool when it comes to sports. Talk sports. That's what we like.
Well,
we like Stephen A. talking sports.
Yeah, but like I said, he got a 5-year, $100 million contract. He's close. He's about 60 years old. So is he going to get another big contract out of that? Nope, he's not. They're going to end up phasing his ass out of ESPN. They already done took him off a lot of stuff. He was doing NBA and shit like that. They already took him off. So he is transitioning to his next gig, and that is politics.
Let's be clear and precise because words matter. Stephen A. Smith is not Django. He is Stephen, Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django Unchained. And the fact that they share the same name is almost poetic. Django was enslaved. Stephen shows proximity to whiteness and power. This moment is not about disagreement or differing of opinions. It is about the dangers of black capitalism without black accountability. Stephen A. Smith represents the class of black media figures who thrive not by challenging systems that harm us, but by managing black dissent in ways that keep white-owned platforms comfortable. Social media and corporate media have created modern-day gatekeepers, black voices who get rewarded for disciplining black people publicly, especially black women.
Even if he's one of these rambunctious segment hosts that just say something that just get people riled up, that's what he's going to do. He's still going to make money.
Yeah, well, Stephen A. still thinks he's getting a plate at the barbecue, and that's really a problematic thing. I don't think Stephen A. has self-awareness. I think he thinks the things he's done with HBCUs and for black people overshadows a lot of the right-wing conservative talk that he's been spewing out lately, not just on his platform, but other black people's platform. Like I said, it made Don Lemon take notice.
He has no facts. He just gets on these like white boy, right-wing podcasts or on his own show and just goes off about black people and things that for which he has no clue.
And yeah,
I mean, outside of that, I mean, who gonna say something? Who gonna talk bad about you if you give them a scholarship to continue the education? Ain't nobody saying shit.
Like Buddha said, you're outside arenas, but you're not outside the hood.
Yeah,
you're not outside where
you're not where the everyday folks is at.
You know what I'm saying? So nah. But like I say, now it's seeping into, like I said, that people don't like you like that. You were going to find this out the hard way.
Outside of corporate America.
And then sounding surprised, like you sounded surprised. I don't know why you sound surprised.
He was talking about your show. What did he say about your show? And then you had to respond.
He said I got fired for ratings. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. You got $100 million for a show with half my ratings at my worst. I had to literally Google his numbers. I'm like, how many people listen to the show? Is it like 4 million people? Oh, wait, it's like, what, 500,000 people? Dude, that's like average CNN. That's not that high. They're paying you not for your numbers, my friend. They're paying you because you are willing to say the nasty things about black people that they want to say. You're willing to take their denigration of black women and put it in the mouth of a Negro.
I mean, because everybody that he has been commentating on all of last year has been women, high-profile black women. I'm sitting like, damn, you raised by your sisters and your mom. Like, what we doing? You know, I noticed that. You know, so he trying to play it both sides. Like, yeah, but I do so much for this and the third. But you know, you're also talking a whole lot. But like I said, his next gig is politics.
Are you ready for Stephen A. to transition to politics?
Nah, because I don't like his ass when he talking shit now. So what the hell? so what we doing? So he gonna be one of these you hate me figures where I'm gonna say the shit that I know is gonna piss you off. He gets the analytics, you know.
Yeah. Well, my issue is I think Stephen A. doesn't really have self-awareness just because his money for the last, decade, 2 decades has put him above the regular people that, watch his show. So I think Stephen A. is kind of in that J-Lo kind of place where he doesn't have self-awareness on his real standing with, in that bubble. That bubble where he thinks the little bit he does for HB, well, it's not a little bit. I ain't going to downplay what he does. But what he does for HBCUs offsets what he spews in terms of politics. All I know is ever since Stephen A. has tried to step into the arena of politics, he's done more harm than good, at least from the community he comes from. There are more people that have turned on Stephen A. versus supported him and made him say it makes sense.
What we're seeing with Stephen A. Smith is what I can't stand about the black community. They're calling to boycott in the black community Stephen A. Smith. Y'all, not because he became a Republican, right? You know what he did? He had the nerve to speak truth. He had the nerve to call Jasmine Crockett out for being ghetto, for being what she is. You don't see Michelle Obama as a representative cussing and acting like that. I don't care for Michelle. But one thing I can never say about Michelle is she wasn't professional and classy.
And it's okay to have a different point of view. You can be a conservative, independent, or Democrat. The fact of the matter is what your direct content is towards black women.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. You're trying to tell them. It's like you the mouthpiece for the white folks when the white people want to tell their ass, hey, shut up and do your job. You are that bullhorn for them. You're speaking that bullshit that they want to speak.
And what's crazy is you don't even see it.
Exactly.
You're talking about as educated as you are and all this stuff and this, that, and the third, but you don't see it. Like Doug said, you're not self-aware.
I believe he see it. He playing like he don't see it. Like the victim. You know what I'm saying? He sees it. He ain't stupid.
Mm-hmm. Now, a big major issue is his attack on women because he's gotten at Jasmine Crockett especially the hardest. And Jasmine Crockett's been getting back at him, throwing shots at him.
But to use your platform in order to not only come for me, but consistently kind of have a track record of coming for black women, I was just very disappointed in him. Like, that was just really disappointing from like a cultural standpoint. As it relates to his apology, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tell you that like I haven't paid attention whatsoever. I do feel like whatever took place was more so in response to the backlash, and so it's kind of like, all right, so if you hadn't gotten smoke, like, would you have done it?
It seems like he only comes at black women, and Joy Reid also has mentioned that. And the only one who doesn't come at black women is Don Lemon. So that's a little unique, man. But yeah, I don't know what it is with Stephen A. and Jasmine Crockett, but yeah, he's been throwing mad shots at her, and that's
because she's a threat.
Why is she a threat?
Because she's highly educated, and when she clap back at, she come with receipts.
And if you're clapping at her, who's your fan base? Who's the fan base you're going after? So if you're steadily going after black women, you're trying to convince these
white supremacists,
these white people that, look, hey, I got y'all.
They're paying you not for your numbers, my friend. They're paying you because you are willing to say the nasty things about black people that they want to say.
What y'all can't say, what you can't say, I'll say it for you.
So that's what it looks like to us.
Damn shame. Well, we're gonna keep Stephen A. in our prayers, I guess, and hope that he remains forever black.